Do y'all have dreams like this? Watch this.
How to know in your past life if you've been a mermaid or not. When you have unexplainable dreams of you breathing underwater and swimming.
Y'all look, I've had multiple dreams of me breathing underwater. I had a dream where some people was chasing me with a net, and they was trying to take me away. So it was a cliff and I ran full force, jumped into the water to sacrifice myself. But as soon as I got into the water, I breathed everything in and I could breathe underwater. I'm like, what the heck? Here's some other things that I noticed that could possibly lead to you being a mermaid in a past life. And first, I know a lot of people try to count out the existence of mermaids, but there's a tribe in Africa, and even people in the Caribbean has said that they've seen mermaids through spiritual and voodoo practices. Also, the Dogon tribe said that there are highly advanced, amphibious-looking beings who taught them about the stars, and they're the protectors of water. Now, do you remember when I told you water holds memory? There was a doctor who said there are hidden messages in water and it holds memory of feelings. Now, I feel mer people have existed long as water has. So that means being connected to water, meaning that you have perfect memory. Like you're easy to remember things. You like taking baths more than you like taking showers. You would also have a loose sense of weight, like you're more relaxed, more flexible, you feel weightless, coming from water and stuff like that when you're floating around. You're very emotional, very empathic, protective. Beings of water also speak telepathically. So if you have a good intuition to where you can sense things and things just come to you, you have a compassion for animals and you don't like to hurt them. There can be astral mer people also. When you astral project, you can actually interact with them if you can attract to their vibratory rate. They're very compassionate. And you can also tell the difference in the taste of water. So let me know if y'all have any of these effects, because I have been having dreams of me breathing underwater a lot, even when I was a child. Y'all stay dangerous. Have y'all noticed something? Especially with Avatar 2, these upcoming movies are talking a lot about water, specifically the ocean and what's going on down there. Them having to fight wars on the water. Even with the new Black Panther movie, wars with an underwater tribe. I feel like there's more going on in the ocean than they're talking about. Now, as y'all know, y'all saw when the ocean was literally on fire. What are they hiding from us? And then 11 years before that, it was another ocean fire that they purposely did.
Flames were intentionally set. Far offshore, crews lit some of the thickest parts of the oil slick ablaze, parts surrounded by fire-resistant boom.
I guess I'm tripping though, right? Even though last year they let off a 40,000-pound bomb in the ocean. Now tell me y'all don't believe that underwater civilizations are down there. Now in the new Black Panther movie, it seems like it's beings coming from the water to fight. Also, the new Avatar movie, coming from the water to fight. Y'all seeing all over the world that these floodings and hurricanes is happening everywhere all around the world. In Florida, Pakistan, all of that. Even in the desert. Something is going on and they're not playing about it. If we throw in the existence of mermaids and the amphibious beings who taught the Dogon tribe information about the sky, all of that, where do y'all think these beings are living? Why do you think they keep trying to bomb these oceans? Trying to figure out ways to set it on fire. They're sending us a message, y'all. So stay dangerous and tell me what you think. Y'all, I am freaking out right now. There's a lot of unexplained things going on in the ocean right now. Hold on real quick. I do not trust them. Just watch this real quick for me.
You get to Mars by going through the ocean. You can't get to the bottom of the ocean because outer space is the ocean.
Now what she just said just blew my mind. Now there's a situation called the firmament. So we know that water is all around us. And it is said that this dome divided the sea into upper and lower sections. You can't cancel this out because they still haven't discovered 80% of the sea. Early civilizations believed that the ocean and the stars above were linked. I mean, just look. Mayan, Norse, Hindu, Hebrew, all of them. Now we already know what spacesuits look like, but they look exactly like sea suits. I know once in your life you've heard of the Bermuda Triangle. Planes and people going missing in the ocean. There are black holes in the ocean. And I just know once in your life you've heard about sea monsters. When you see a comet, it looks like a boat soaring through water. What if these unexplained species in the ocean are actually aliens? If y'all have ever watched this movie Underwater, they went too deep and found the creature that don't even look like it's supposed to be from this earth. Or could it have just been a creature from space? Now you can say what you want, but I bet you we are not the only beings, only species, only creatures that are in this universe. It's just ironic that when they return to Earth, they're on water. I mean, I know I'm not tripping. And I know y'all heard of mermaids. So many unexplained things in the ocean. They're making more discoveries in space. Not really putting too much money or caring about what's going on the planet. Why? Because this sea stuff might have a lot of connections to space. And they not telling us. Y'all be safe, and I know I'm not the only person who feel this way. I really need an explanation real quick. You can never be too careful. Just watch this real quick.
And it may be hard to see tonight, but we are all standing under a glass ceiling.
Now, as we all know, they like to put messages in movies and TV shows. I don't know if y'all seen this, but in the movie Gods of Egypt, it was a scene of space and what Earth looked like from space, and it was flat. Even in Thor, they show Asgard to be a flat plate. Now, it is sad, a lot of people say that we live in a dome. Y'all remember this woman? Look at what she finna say.
And I can't believe we just put the biggest crack in that glass ceiling yet.
Now, we all know the Simpsons be putting in hidden messages and everything. Now, look at this part.
The ball going back. And the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself.
Now, some people say Jesus is holding everything together. But in school, do y'all remember when they taught us about gravity? And they had said the earth was round. So I had asked my teacher, if it's round, why don't people fall off the bottom of the earth? And you know how water falls down the stream? Gravity don't stop it, it just goes down. Wouldn't the earth look like this? Cause like, how are you holding all the water in place? It says gravity is most accurately described by the general theory of relativity proposed by Albert Einstein. Again, the Newtonian theory of gravity is based on assumed forces. If gravity is a theory, can Earth really be a globe? Or does it look something like this? I know you're probably like, is the water gonna fall off the edge? Some people say we're surrounded by ice. You know, like in Game of Thrones, even in Teen Titans too.
Butterwall. Butterwall? Seriously? A butterwall? That's what I said, Boo! There's a big old butterwall. It encircles the entire pancake earth.
It just makes me question, that's all I'm saying. Kinda just makes me feel some type of way because they're showing it and everything. Now it is what it is if it's flat or round. But when I heard her talk about it, I was just like, y'all be safe. Okay, y'all, here we go again. Just gonna close these real quick. Did Hitler believe in the hollow earth theory? So it is said that they have found a hidden forest underground. What if I tell you that that's not the only discovery that they have made? What if I say it goes deeper than that, literally? Now in school they told you that the earth is just onion layers. But as again, what they teach in school might be wrong. Now if they can find a forest in the ground, it kind of makes you think about the hollow earth theory. Now it is said in the earth there are advanced civilizations, creatures, waters, cities, all of that. And there are made to be portals and holes to get down there, like the pyramids of Giza. Even in the ocean, the caves that are there have specific places where you cannot dive into. Now the two main portals are in Antarctica, the South Pole and the North Pole. A pilot named Richard Byrd flew over the South Pole and the North Pole, and he said that he made contact with the beings that are inside the earth. Guess who else was doing some digging in Antarctica? Cause he sure was up there and finding underground cities. Him and his group started to move a lot of equipment down there. It was definitely some weird stuff going on that they were creating. And it seems to be pyramids in Antarctica. Even in the Nation of Islam, they told stories about beings coming to our planet and living on the inside of our earth, saying they had abilities of telepathy. I'm just saying, it's kind of hard to believe that it's nothing but hot rocks down there. It could be some interesting stuff down there. So why are they teaching us differently?